Welcome back to my CryptoQ Media channel. It's great to have you back. This morning, the stock and cryptocurrency markets showed signs of life, but with unusual volatility. This is in line with predictions that tomorrow the Federal Reserve would cut interest rates. Some people act as though something were going to happen, and everyone else thinks it will. If that does happen, the question that requires addressed is if we can expect a 0.25% or 0.5% drop. I will not even try to speculate as to the nature of the cut, if any. If this is indeed going to happen, I just anticipate that there will be ample time to sell before the cut takes place, regardless of your belief in the impact of a rate drop on the market, a negative sign, a rise, etc. There has been precedent for that as well. Not only that, but I'll fill you in on a hilarious tactic from a famous figure in the financial world and the cryptocurrency field. Tom Lee feels very passionately about this, according to my conversation with him. He claims that there are some instances where a reduction in the rate would be reasonable, and that historic Preston is also an option in these instances. He does admit that it's reasonable to expect things to go haywire soon, maybe not right away, but within 6 months or a year at the most, but he argues that, considering the current situation, it's highly unlikely to happen. The reason why this matters so much is that we are in a macro environment. Therefore, I believe you should read this even if you are totally preoccupied with XRP and have zero interest in stock market or Bitcoin news. I know that many of you feel this way. Having this in place is crucial. There is no missing piece. If this proves to be true, we have even more reason to be excited about the future of XRP holders. Watching this video will give you the rundown on XRP charts from multiple analysts, including one that I think is one of the best crypto specialists now working. On top of that, he thinks XRP will hit 10 soon. It is conservative of him to believe that this will become popular quickly. Another expert says this is not the right spot to unload your XRP. So, I'll give you a few different angles. I want to make it apparent that I am not from a wealthy background. I am not a financial expert, so you shouldn't put your money where your mouth is and invest because of my suggestions. Yes, I am fully admitting that I am just a curious bystander who enjoys making movies on YouTube about cryptocurrency for fun and leisure. Tuesday, September 17, 2024, at 10:12 p.m. Central Time, is when I am taping this video. You probably already know what's happening in the world right now if you listen first thing in the morning. I can't even remember when it comes, to be honest. I think it was in the middle of the day. I am currently experiencing a loss of memory. When there are CPI numbers, it usually happens around 8:30 Central Time, which is my time zone. It seems like the FOMC events often take place in the early afternoon, however I didn't verify it before shooting this video. In any case, we will discover the answer very soon. But at the moment of recording, XRP was worth 60,532 or 58 cents per Bitcoin. People appear to be less worried about the market, according to the Crypto Fear and Greed Index, which scored 45 out of 100. Still, we aren't at a neutral position. The events of tomorrow will be absolutely captivating to observe. A lot of people are expecting storms, and that doesn't surprise me. If there is going to be a cut, whether it's a quarter, 0.5%, or anything in between, I won't even attempt to guess. I'll sit back and watch what happens. Whether or not this is a sell the news incident is something I will not even attempt to speculate on. Lots of people think this is true, and they have good reasons to. That could very well be the case. Interest rates will likely be lowered, according to popular belief. As many have anticipated, it will arrive. On top of that, when the expected event happens like news breaks, people often start selling to make a profit. So, it won't surprise me if it happens. Even if this were accurate, it would not herald the end of the world. On days like today, when the FOMC gathers, everything can happen. That is the complete picture. So, whether you see that as a sell the news event, which it probably is, or not, there will be a rebound. Historically, the stock market and cryptocurrency have had fantastic fourth quarters. I thought you might enjoy this piece by Seth Golden if you're interested in betting. Seth Golden, a consultant for hedge funds and head market strategist at Phenom Group, has a positive outlook. According to him, I'm your willing buyer, thus if you intend to sell tomorrow's rate fall, he should be your buyer. Regardless of a sell or a news event, he feels the market will quickly flip around and go back up. There was this post from Invest Solutions, and as I indicated earlier, there was a lot of volatility today. This is bad. According to a chart analyst at Invest Answers, P5 has hit a new all-time high. The markets have been soaring since the rate cuts of 50 basis points were announced. Not even close to 1%. Pessimism drives down the rate. Is a price surge about to occur? So, whether or not this is true, the market would likely welcome a rate cut. Therefore, we will privately monitor this scenario. But there hasn't been a new high for the SP 500 for a while. As far as I can remember, it was probably in the middle of July. I am overjoyed to see that, especially in September, a month that has never been good for Bitcoin or the SP 500, even though 2018 was a fantastic year for Bitcoin. Consequently, 3 out of the last 13 years have been profitable for Bitcoin. So, normally, this isn't the case. The extraordinary may have happened this year because to the strong anticipation around the rate drop, even if this isn't typical. According to chart analyst Jelly, tomorrow's FOMC meeting will be highly significant, and the market is likely getting ready to sell the news candle. I pray that you don't lose all of your coins because to the anticipated volatility. Do not stress, tomorrow's performance will be enjoyable. Got it? What I want to tell you is this. Countless graphs. A jellyfish. Because my strategy is so simple, I won't let this get in the way. After buying something, I don't do anything. In most cases, I do nothing at all. Moreover, when it comes to investing, I am not very good at anything, unlike the majority of people. They are driven to act the moment it begins to decline. Something has to happen before I do anything. I need to buy something and sell it somewhere, so no. Those that do that to data perform worse than those who do nothing after purchasing. But having said that, when this at long last sure, I'd be happy to cash in my XRP and other cryptocurrency holdings for a lot more than what they're worth right now. No one is going to pay me a dime to sell it, but if that means I never sell it and some of my assets vanish, then oh well. I don't think it's reasonable to expect a return on every investment. In your opinion, isn't that just not possible? It makes no difference either way. Zerp it to 75 cents with haste, tweeted a respected Bitcoin chart analyst not long ago. Plus, for the younger generation of XRP users, the acronym ZERP stands for the cryptocurrency. I don't know what occurred, but the term ZERPs is no longer used to describe XRP very often. Given its nature, that is truly remarkable, but that is the only thing that counts. But what really matters is his prediction that XRP would soon hit 75 cents. That is intriguing because several experts have been projecting two levels of upside, at approximately 65 cents and 75 cents. Once you overcome those two challenges, The answer becomes obvious, and I've heard this from numerous experts. However, his drawing style implies that he believes it's highly probable for XRP to first decline by 54 cents before swiftly recovering. In this section, we will go over the near-term price movement. I find it fascinating that he thinks it's possible, because I consider him to be one of the leading chart analysts in the Bitcoin sector. But I'd really like to hear his take on things over extended periods of time. What does the future hold for XRP, then? In the overall context also, he has a strong belief in XRP. Take a look at his earlier post today. According to him, this bull flag is unique in the space, and the compression of almost 7 years will soon be ending on higher time frames. One reason for this is that the majority of these coins have only been in circulation for a total of 7 years. We are quite grateful for the viewers' presence here. It means a lot to me that you've subscribed and watched my channel. Until then, take care.